I have a new way to explain to you why I say Ethereum has a fixed supply. All the Bitcoiners love to brag about Bitcoin having a fixed supply, even though the inflation rate, the new coins printed every year for Bitcoin, are going to be higher than the new coins printed every year for Ethereum. So Bitcoin's fixed supply, I don't know, their inflation rate is higher, but they have a fixed supply. We know why they say fixed supply, because in 100 years, it'll stop printing new tokens, whatever. Okay. So, but why, how can I call Ethereum's fixed supply, right? Well, let me explain, because really what it is that Ethereum, I'm talking ETH 2.0, launching soon. Let's just assume it's here. So, with ETH 2.0, proof of stake system, the amount of tokens that get print every year is in an algorithm, okay? There is an algo. This is software that's going to be on every computer in the network has this software. This is fixed. The software that tells it how much to print is fixed. Now, some people still say, drives me bananas. If you want to make me crazy, you can say this in the comments and I'll yell and scream at my phone. But they say that, Vitalik can just go and change the algorithm. No. I mean, this is like, hey, people say this about Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin doesn't have a fixed supply because if they change the software to not be fixed, then it's not fixed. It's just social consensus. Yeah, that's true. But good luck changing that in Bitcoin. Same thing. Ethereum 2.0 proof of stake. This is not Vitalik one day said, oh, I've got a good idea. Let's do this. And 3 weeks later, they upload it. No! I've been working on it since 2014. You think they're going to change it? First of all, and it's, Vitalik is research. They come up with the ideas, which they came up with in 2014. And then it goes to another thing. And then it's development. And then they do all these test nets. I mean, it takes, even if they wanted to change it, it would take many, many years and be well telegraphed. This is fixed. What is the algorithm? Well, good luck. Good luck with me explaining it. But it's basically, and I guess I've explained this in another video, but I'll just, you have all these validators, and the more validators there are, the lower interest rate each validator gets. So if there's a lot of validators, maybe they're only going to earn 4% a year, new ETH. And so then they're like, well, this isn't that valuable, so I'm not going to validate. And then something else happens, and the market goes down, and then all of a sudden you have very few validators. Well, now each validator could earn 8%, right? Or even higher. I don't know. There's a whole thing. It's not like someone's making it up every day. It's written in code on every goddamn computer. And where does this 8% or 3% come from? Well, it comes from how many new tokens are printed. Bottom line is this. How much will Ethereum print every year? What will its inflation rate be? We don't actually know. And this is for the small minds out there. Oh, you don't know. See, it's not Bitcoin. Yes, we don't know, but it's going to be less than 1%. Okay? Bitcoin is greater than 1%. We don't know exactly what it's going to be every year because it's dynamic, but it is lower than Bitcoin, and the algorithm that creates this amount, which is lower than Bitcoin, is fixed. You get it? And transaction fees on Ethereum, well, now they're low, but they were high. Maybe I think they'll go high again in the next boom. But transaction fees burn Ethereum. So if it's 1% and fees are high, well, then they burn 1% and then the inflation rate is 0. My guess is that over 10 years, inflation rate on Ethereum will bounce from a highs of 1% to lows of negative 1%. And it'll just, maybe it average out close to 0 over time. And we'll see. To me, I don't care. If the inflation rate is 0.2%, and then the next year it's 0.5%. I mean, who cares? It's like, as long as it's below 1%, it's less than Bitcoin, it's less than gold, it's hard money. What hard money means, it's hard to print more. You can't just go and print more, and it's not printing a lot. It's only 1%. It's hard money. The algorithm that prints it is on 10,000 computers. You can't change it. It's fixed. It's more hard than some of you guys at a swinger party. I mean, it's more hard than Bitcoin. You still want to argue with me about this? Now, on my channel on the front page, I have a playlist, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. I've been on a bit of a streak here because I keep hearing all these stupid comments in Twitter sphere, and so I respond and make new videos, which I like. I got to make a video every day. I appreciate the ideas. Put it in the comments below, and like I said, you want to argue or discuss. It's not always arguing and saying I'm stupid. It's like, dude, what about this? I think it's this. Okay, let's talk about it. And there's also a link to Discord, Twitter, or just hit the like button, subscribe, and go off on your day. I will see you tomorrow.